Hello everybody, welcome to Go Tarot Odyssey. Edward wanted to come in and say twinkle twinkle little star and say hello. I just noticed when I turned on the light that his silver was moving around and it looked so beautiful. I was like mesmerized. Edward's been with me for a while. I got him right before Halloween many years ago and I absolutely adore him. I have a regular crystal ball coming shortly that I'm excited to implement in some of my reads too, but Edward helps me. Silver, glass, fire, sage, these are some of my instruments that I use that are clarifying, cleansing, and help me focus. And I thought today we'd tuck right in and have a great love read and see what's coming for you the next year. I feel like that's good. I keep seeing 365, so we're going to see who's coming in, when they're coming in, dates, initials, signs, anything that comes in them, and a couple quick announcements and shout outs to some wonderful people, you guys. There is a wonderful new reader out there, Sammy, and she is on Instagram for Not Your Average Glow Up, and she also has a mental health wellness channel on YouTube that's also Not Your Average Glow Up, and she's fantastic. She's definitely somebody who is naturally gifted and grounded and wonderful. So go check her out, you guys. Again, it's Not Your Average Glow Up, and it's just tremendously helpful. A lot of us carry around just absolutely meaningless, unnecessary mental anguish because we bring it upon ourselves through our thought patterns and our behaviors, and it's not necessary. And she's somebody who's traversed some of those waters and come out the other side and has extremely helpful information. And also, I want to share with you my absolute favorite reader in the world. Her name is Crystal Lynn Love, and she is absolutely fantastic, and she does such a great variety of reads, and she puts a lot of love and effort, and they're lengthy and beautiful, and she uses tons of bright, vibrant cards, and she's absolutely terrific. And she's just so pure, light, grounded, love, and fantastic. I listen to all her videos. I don't even care if it's my sign. I just like her voice going on in the background, very peaceful. If you guys ever just want to get grounded and feel really great, please go check her out, you guys. She's fantastic, and her videos are wonderful. So go see those beautiful ladies, you guys. Now, I'm really excited to do this because I felt really inspired. And I want to tell you something. On my way home from, I had to run some errands, and I was like, oh, universe, I just need a sign because I woke up really early and I was getting tired. And I'm not kidding you, this car cut in front of me and cut me off. And I said, you know what, I'm not going to get mad. It's too awesome outside. And I looked at the license plate and the make and model of the car, and it was a bright silver Porsche, which is my favorite color. And my dad had a silver Porsche when I was younger. And the license plate said blessed, BLSSED. And I just started to laugh. And it was like, I instantly felt calm and better. And I was like, there's my sign. And I do believe that any time we ask for it, that sign is there. So you guys, we're going to start just right away with your choice of crystals, and it just has a little message for you, and then we're going to go on to your love reading. Number 1 is obsidian. It also has number 39. Number 2 is, I think it's Doomer Tierite, and that's 21. And number 3 is turquoise, 57. That's one of my favorite stones. Absolutely beautiful protection ritual stone. It's really lovely. So I am going to have a brief pause while you guys make your choice and have a sip of my coffee. I just felt really compelled to do a lovely Friday evening read for you guys because I know that's when you have a little more time and you can kick back and relax a little bit. So right away, this number 1, if you chose this is about observing the self-reflection and knowing yourself. So when you look in the mirror, who looks back at you? How do you view yourself? Do you look in your own eyes and see somebody willing to acknowledge the past and learn from it? This is especially important when we're going into love, right? Because we need to call on our best possible high vibrational selves, because the people we attract and allow into our lives have a huge effect on our energy. So we don't want any il garbagio, okay? We want top shelf creme de la creme here. We don't want any kind of garbage whatsoever. We don't want residual pain that people sometimes carry in, and then they just, you become their nursemaid and their agony aunt. It's like you just really being tuned into what you want. And also knowing that you're deserving of the absolute best, right? Do you see someone willing to step into a new identity, the one that's more suited for your life and that you want for yourself? That's the big question. And I have to often ask myself that every day. What do you want from this day? What do you want to achieve? What do you want to feel? What do you want to accomplish? And it's always right away, I want to come from a sense of gratitude. And then all of a sudden it invokes all that other beautiful energy that comes with it, love, appreciation, all that. I'm really fortunate in my family that they do so many acts of kindness and love for me, and I do that whenever I can, vice versa. I love to show up on the fishing pier with a huge icy cold lemonade or orange soda, which is my son's favorite drink, right when I know he's hot and he's been fishing, and I just see his face transform, because there's nothing like being hot and sweaty and having your favorite beverage brought to you a la Butler style. But I love to do things like that and surprise them. Like in India today, I found this little unicorn with these funny skinny legs. It was hilarious, and when you squeeze it, it makes this like magic wand sound. I loved it. So all these treats and surprises, you know, treat and surprise yourself as well. So you guys, we are going to see what is going on, and we are going to start with when they show up, what you're going to be working on, where you're going to be in terms of your house. Okay, so we have ninth house activity, seeking. You're thinking and or planning on foreign travel, adventure. You're ready for this higher education. Some of you guys getting your PhDs and whatnot. Customs, faith, beliefs, pilgrimages, spiritual quests. Some of you guys know that there is magic and wonder and beauty out there, and you're off to seek it. And some of you will be meeting your soulmates and your significant others on these beautiful spiritual quests and pilgrimages. You're just ready. You want to see beautiful places. You're out for your bucket list, and you're not going to mess around anymore. And we're going to see what signs can also be in their zodiacs. But this is important. We have to remember that whatever we're on the lookout for is also on the lookout for us, right? What we're seeking is also seeking us. So while we're there, keep that present moment awareness. You know, there are opportunities everywhere to meet and greet and talk and be soulful and connect and look for love and feel love and radiate love, right? We're not on some kind of singular mission to get that man or get that woman. It's like we are just in a place of beauty and refinement and learning and questing, and then all of a sudden, boom, because we emanate this energy. I was just listening to one of my favorite spiritual advisors, and she talks about how our spiritual guides are with us century after century. They could be teachers that we had when we were younger and passed on, and they're still trying to teach us little lessons, things like that. Every once in a while, I'll hear something from one of my absolute favorite teachers, Mr. Shea, in 6th grade. He always believed in me, and I had weird abilities and certain things, like I could get all A's when I applied myself, and he would just teach me to focus, because the energy from everybody's nervousness in the room would get to me. So like when playground time came, I had to get away from everybody, but I would try to participate normally. But it was a lot for me to deal with, and knowing how people felt and thought at some stages, and it could be overwhelming. And he was like, you know, you have massively great abilities when it comes to studying and memorization and all of this, and you're truly interested. So he's like, just do A, B, and C, and he could really tell who needed what, and he was amazing. And I still feel like I get messages from him today when I'm trying to do too much, like, hey, you don't have to know the whole system of everything in the world. You don't have to know every astrological pinpoint and everything. Everything is a slow and steady rhythm, you know, things like that. So I'm loving that. So let's see what possible. Aha, Leo and Cancer is beautiful. These come up a lot in your readings, you guys, these two signs. Again, Leo's beautiful, the lover, the charmer. They're very expressive, creative, loving, playful, super warm and self-confidence. I love them. Major flirters. Usually have beautiful heads of hair. They're proud, they're awesome, they're juicy, they're wonderful. And I feel like they just love to be adored. They walk in the room and you see a Leo and you just want to hug them, like, look at you, cuddly, furry, beautiful babe magnet, you, right? They preen and they prowl. They're awesome. Cancers, love them. They are very, very sentimental, tender, loving, caring people. Also moody at times, very intuitive, very sympathetic with others. They're comforting, nostalgic feeling. India is a Cancer, and every little thing that they find throughout the day, from little dried pressed flowers to pictures, just go in this coven of love, and then just is constantly recycled and pulled out and reminisced over. So really, really thoughtful, beautiful energy within that. So let's see too. Let's get some initials. I'll use these cards. Let's see. So we have S and P. S and P can be you, can be them. SP, PS. I'm only going to work in twos because I don't want to go absolutely cuckoo here, and we're going to find your timeline as well. I'm just going to use these for the numerics because they're easier. 5. So we're looking at 5 months. So I feel already in preparedness, you're really starting to manifest. You realize you're a magnet for positivity, abundance, and blessings. Your mind is focused and you're ready to receive all these positive outcomes from the universe. You are plugged in and ready to go, group 1. So exciting news. I love that. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below, you guys. If you want a private read or you want the very finite details of who, what, when, where, whys, all the links are down below and you can get a private read. I get back to you within 48 hours with your video. I jump right on those and I slot them in and get them done for you. And I would love for you guys to, if you subscribe over here and you follow me over on Instagram, you are automatically entered in all my contests. There's a huge 18.5 citrine pendant that is on a giveaway this week, and I'll probably be choosing the winner on Saturday, Sunday, and it's all random, just through cards as well. So, you know, it's just everybody gets a chance, fair and square, you guys. So beautiful. Yes, yes, yes. Love it. Again, all the links are down below, you guys. I'm excited. That's exciting energy. I love that. And now we're on to number 2, which is Dumertierite. I'm going to look that up and practice saying that, because I need to know what that stone is, because it's a rarity. I'm not that familiar with it. So I'm going to have a quick peek in the book and see. I guess it helps with organization, orderliness, clutter clearing, and list making. So probably really great when you're getting ready to school. Have this in your office, you know, and it lets us know that not all plans will come to fruition, but the planning is where we learn. Absolutely. Have you worked out on your plans, making lists and organizing your thoughts? This particular stone spirit message to you is take the ideas in your mind and commit them to paper in an orderly fashion, and then you'll be supported right now in structuring plans that will help you achieve fulfillment and the healing that you seek. Absolutely. I actually do this every morning, funnily enough, when I have a list. If I'm inundated, I have lots of orders going out, and I like to include a lot of surprise gifts. I'll write down who gets what gift, you know, if they're talking about stones or whatever that they like. So I create this list and I work in 3s and I just go. I am like public reading, private reads, and then I have all my posts daily on Instagram. So I go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I always write it down. It's formatted. It also allows your brain breathing space, because you know you can release it and you're not going to miss out on anything. Group 2. Yeah, it's very important that we do this. So let's see what, first I want to see what house that you're going to be in when all this comes about. This is where you're going to be really concerting your efforts and everything. This will be when you're really centered on the material world, your possessions, finance, talent, values, worthiness, wardrobe, luxuries, credit score. So they may be drawn in while you're in this. You may be doing something, investing in something, buying something, selling some of your possessions, shopping for something, dealing with something, aesthetics for your house or something, and you may run into them. And home goods are just something simple, because I feel like that's where your attention will be. Let's get their initials. Yeah, something to do with an outing, shopping, finances. So we have C and M. So it can be M and C. C and M can be one of your initials, one of them, or both, or the other. So let's see 2, what they will be going through at this particular time. So they'll be going through healing and Chiron. They have healing powers themselves, growth, making amends. They are really heightened personal development time, inherited issues, getting rid of self-doubt, going and releasing generational shame, trauma, all of that. So they are doing a big cleansing. Again, this divinity and tapping into their superpowers. And I always feel like we all have them. We all have intuitive superpowers where we can read a room emotionally and otherwise when we really tap in. So this divine other counterpart is really going to be plugged into that. Let's see when they'll be coming as well. Okay, so we have 7 months. Beautiful. I just really feel like they're on the... Let's get back to this for a second. I feel like, again, that they may have had generational trauma of kind of poverty mindset, socioeconomic kind of restrictions, and they're breaking through, because I feel like this person is very intelligent and very smart. I want to get their zodiacs. Let's see. Let me get some cards and see what's going on in zodiacs. Yeah, I'm picturing earthy kind of signs here. Yeah, look. Yeah, here we go. Somebody who just is becoming, wants to be, and has the smarts to be the boss. And they can be very autodidactic. They are self-taught. They don't necessarily, I feel like some of them didn't have the wherewithal or the centeredness or the want to go in formal education, but are very smart. And a lot of people that really succeed quickly have that. They have the drive, they have the thrive, and they have the just that personal charisma and zest to go do this. The boss, bossing up. So we have Capricorn and Gemini energy, which could be there could be both their moon or sun signs. And this is, but I'm feeling a lot for the majority of this. I'm feeling this crazy strong Capricorn boss energy, enduring, wise, traditional, structured, ambitious, disciplined, down to earth, focused individual that just gets it done and earns those dollars, banks them, has a great understanding and relationship with the energy of money. They visualize their dream. They visualize their life the way they want it to be, and they watch it manifest into reality, but also by focus, intention, and follow through in things. And also Gemini, the butterfly, this is a curious, communicative, versatile, flexible, variety seeking, super social, collaborative, adaptive, vocal, beautiful, beautiful sign. So that too in itself is lovely because, it's like, there's no same old with a Gemini there, and they're good to go with anything. You want to go hunting, I almost said jacuzziing, jet skiing, or jacuzziing, whatever it is, crafting, holidaying everywhere around the world and do this. They're like, yes, let's go. And they have a kind of restless energy, but they are a magnet also for positivity and abundance. Hence, that's why I see this. So I see them releasing and getting rid of the shackles of all of this, big time cleansing, very strong spiritual connection. So they know who they are, where they're going, and what they want, which is very important because you get some people that are adrift and why they're trying to really, really hone in on what it is they want. They can have those moments of, self-doubt and inferiority complexes and all these things, and you don't need to play nursemaid to that. So you're going to get them when they're solid, like kapow, and have it all together. Group 2, so beautiful energy. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below. If you need a private read or anything else, I get that private read to you within 48 hours as well. It's just like this in video format with me explaining what's going on, and you get all the deets. When it's personal, you get very impactful finite details as well. And again, if you guys subscribe over here and you follow me on Instagram, you are in the running for this week's competition. I do one every week, and it's an 18.5 citrine pendant that is off the hook. And I do daily posts and memes and anything that I find from doctors and mediums or anything that's interesting and fun and artwork, like amazing artwork that I find, because I'm always, that helps me kind of relax and ground out. So if I find something very impactful, and also my DMs are always open to questions about crystals, cards, and everything of that nature too. That's one of the reasons that I use that particular platform, is I like having conversations with you guys as well, and then we can have personal conversations over on the DMs as well. So again, you guys, call on the universe to answer your prayers and guide you through to this path of love and abundance, because it is on its way. Okay, you guys, so now we are on to number 3, which is turquoise. I love turquoise. I just feel like it's healing, and I feel turquoise has a kind of storytelling, reframing, and a different way of perceiving things in our life for us. Each of us experience the same we explain the same experiences, but actually differently, because all of us are coming from different vantage points and perspectives. So we have to know that when we change, so does our perspective. Like things that used to give me a lot of like joy and distraction, I'm not akin to it anymore. I used to love to shop and just spend hours looking at things and tchotchkes and touching them, and now I'm like, I could be learning things, I could be out in nature. I don't like to be in buildings as much as I like to be in the forest and outside. But years ago, I used to just love that and just pass time away and daydream, and now I see it every once in a while, it's okay, but now I really want to know what I need when I go in that store and get it and then leave, because I don't like crowds and I don't like buildings. I want to be outside. It's the summertime. So that sort of thing. You can choose which details to focus on and how to interpret events. Do this if something goes wrong as well. Be like, you know what, this is temporary. Nothing lasts forever. If I'm uncomfortable and this stinks, I'm in a traffic jam, whatever, I'm going to listen to my favorite readers. I'm going to listen to music. Change your perspective, and you're going to be able to do that. And by doing that, you not only raise your frequency and vibration for feeling better and bringing yourself up, but you behave differently. So let's get some initials. We have P, and we have R for them. So RP, PR can be you, can be them, can be a variety. Let's get some signs here. Yeah, I just feel like we decide, you know, we're the ones that are able to say, we can cope with anything. We're capable of getting through everything. Everything is temporary, so we're not stuck there. I gotta tell you, this comes up so often, and I've got to say, this is one of my favorite signs and one of the highest attractive signs out there. They are super self-starting. They are fierce, assertive. They are exhilarating to be around. They are usually leaders of some sort. They are running that kitchen. They are running that dojo. They are running that business. They are running that Superfly restaurant. They just are the bomb. They know how to do things, but and in a certain way, it's like they can get a little singular vision and be a little bit like acidic at times because they just want to get what they want to get, but they will turn around and apologize very quickly. They're very like that argumentative they can be if they've got so much fire and heat and all of that that it's like they want to get things going, and they may seem bossy, but they really do have a prime visual on how they want things, and they can do it beautifully. Piscean Energy, my favorite, for sure. The Mystic, it's one of my favorites because it was my mother, and imaginative, compassionate, healing, empathetic, super mystical, adoring, magical, allowing for dreaminess, spirituality, and enigmatic. My mother had this great pumpkin patch, and she'd just sit down in it with all her little puppies, and they'd just frolic around her, and she had long hair down to her waist, and I remember she would always get these weird dried flowers and nettles and crazy things in them, and she just looked like a little like garden fairy, and you know, she had big green eyes, and absolutely beautiful and wonderful and amazing. You know, Pisces are fantastic. Let's see where you are going to be when they arrive. You're going to be in revolution mode. You're going to be breakthroughs. You're going to be brainstorming, originality, insight, awakening, innovation, humanitarianism, reform, surprise, freedom, all of that. You're going to be growing and glowing, realizing, activating. Look at all these beautiful lightning bolts. You're going to diversify. You're just going to be ready to just go out and seize the day. Everything is carpe diem, 100% for you. Any insights that come to you, you're going to act on really beautifully and just go out there. Like just savage energy, like everybody, excuse me, I'm in it to win it, please. This is my arena in the world. You need to get the hell out of the way. I'm going for it. I see a lot of you guys just traversing new water so enthusiastically and so beautifully that like you almost can't keep your composure. You are legit psyched out of your minds. I've done this sometimes when I walked in. Remember this one day. It's that quick perspective change too. I remember one day I thought I was going into working to a hot, steamy tennis club, pool club, and where I thought I was going to have to cook and stay late, and it was going to be hellish. And then all of a sudden my boss comes up and she's like, guess what? Here, put this silk green outfit on. We're going to Madison Square Garden. We're going to see Pitbull. It starts in like under 2 hours. And it was like, all of a sudden I almost couldn't keep my mind and my brain and my body together because A, because I love them, and B, because I thought I was on the full end of crap hole spectrum, but then I ended up in roll out the red carpet, and it was the best. It's that kind of thing where all of a sudden you think things going to be all right, but it is so brilliant that you are like, because that's what you're ready for, and you're pulling in this energy, and I love that. I love this kind of energy. It's really beautiful. So let's pull one of these two while we are getting your time frames. Oh, wow, look at this. Yep, there you go. Romance, Cupid arrow is out there. And I feel like you guys are ready for it. You have been preparing. You have been kind of sowing the seeds and knowing what is important and meaningful in life. Therefore, it's coming for you. Your passion ignites. You know, Cupid arrow strikes. You're ready. You're on fire. Here we go. And we're looking at 4 months for you guys. Beautiful energy. I just feel like everything is harmonious and cooperative and balanced. You're much more socially aware. Your artistic approach to things is very calming. People are very pleased and happy to be around you. You have this kind of graceful, considerate energy. And you're very decisive and smooth. You know, it's like you're just ice skating. I'll pick up this beautiful rose on the flower after I won my Olympic gold. I'll pick up this rose. It's like just things are flying at you left and right, and it almost seems surreal. Like you're like, this is too good to be true, but it's not. These people that are DMing you, messaging you, you're running into on dating sites that are coming across you, that are giving you offers. These are real things because you know you're worth it and you have pulled them in. And now with this reassurance of self, universe, and everything, you just, that red carpet is laid out for you, and you're skipping along beautifully and just picking up all the gifts along the way that you deserve. I love that for you, group 3. Beautiful. If you're new to my channel, you guys, Welcome, my name is Melanie, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you like this video. And also, if you subscribe over here and then you also follow me on Instagram, you are in the running for all the jewelry that I give away each week. And this week it is a beautiful 18.5 karat golden citrine that is off the hook. And if you go to my IG, you'll see it too. And I pull 2 cards to get either the first 2 letters or whatever your moniker, and that's how the drawings go. And next week I have something really fantastic. I'm really excited to be doing that because I want to give back to you guys. You guys help me glow and grow and know a little bit more each day. I find that I'm compelled to do more after I sit down, I read every comment, and I just get this glow, and I'm like, what else can I learn for these awesome soul sisters and brothers where we're all trying to find a better, brighter, more congenial way for ourselves, right? We can have balance when we seek it, but life sometimes can just throw us all these curveballs. And if we are centered and grounded and we are loving and caring and focused on what is good, we can bounce back out of everything. Absolutely 100%. And knowing that then clears the path for our twin flames, our soulmates, our best opportunity, life path, and everything else, you guys. So love and light to you all.